Every night at exactly 3:07 a.m., something inside my house changes, like the air forgets how to move. At first, the silence felt normal, but then it started feeling heavy, so heavy that it pressed on my chest as if someone invisible was sitting on me. I always ignored the tiny sounds, the random taps on the wall, the faint whispers that sounded like distant breathing, but one night everything became clear. My room light flickered 3 times, exactly the same way it flickers when someone walks past the sensor, except no one did. I pulled the blanket over my face, pretending to sleep, but the footsteps started, slow, dragging footsteps that scraped the floor as if something was pulling its broken body across the room. The sound came closer, and closer, until it stopped right beside my bed. I could feel the coldness touching my skin, crawling across my spine. Then, the mirror in my room made a tiny cracking noise. I looked up, just for 1 second, and I saw him. A tall, twisted shadow stood behind me in the reflection, its long fingers almost touching my shoulder. It wasn't my shadow. Its breathing was deep, animal-like, as if it had been sleeping for centuries and just woke up hungry. Suddenly, the lights went out completely. The room turned pitch black, and the only sound I could hear was its breathing, slow, heavy, shaking, like something trying to smell fear. Then came the whisper that froze every drop of blood inside me. "Don't turn around," it said. The voice wasn't human. It felt like 1,000 voices speaking from inside the walls. My throat tightened, my heartbeat screamed in my ears, and I knew, whatever stood behind me wasn't from this world. Something cold brushed against my neck, like the fingertip of a corpse. And then, in the darkness, a single glowing eye opened, a white, ghostly eye staring at me without blinking. It leaned closer and spoke again, "You're not alone, you were never alone." My breath stopped, my body refused to move. I felt it leaning over me, studying me, smelling me. And right before the lights returned, it whispered one final sentence that still haunts my sleep: "Tonight, I'm coming back for you." So if you ever wake up at 3:07 a.m. for no reason, if your heart suddenly races, if you feel someone watching you from the corner of the room, don't look. Don't breathe. Don't move. Because the thing that visits at 3:07 a.m. is still roaming in the darkness, and its next target might be you.